Hi everyone, it's Linda here with you. Welcome to this What the Hell reading. It's a timeless reading. It can be relevant whenever you find it. There's no date on this reading. So what I've done here is pre-shuffled from the various different decks that I have and pulled cards with different associations in order to get this reading to you succinctly and quickly. So the first card here is Where Am I Now? From the Morgan Greer deck. From the Aquarian Tarot, we have What Challenge Do I Face? From the Rider-Waite deck, What Resources Can I Use? Hidden Forces from the Spolier deck, and from the Voyager deck, The Potential Outcome. And we have one rune here for the Spiritual Lesson. Alright, let's get into it. Where am I now? Ace of Swords. So you have a fresh understanding of something. You've come to a realization. Some truth has been revealed. Something came to your awareness suddenly, perhaps through insight revealed via a sudden flash of awareness via your intuition. Or this could be also coming from someone who spoke a truth to you. And that person or that revelation being brought to your awareness has made you arrive to a place where things feel new. You have a different awareness or a different understanding about something than you did before. It's a sensation of everything feels different now as a result of this awareness or this truth being brought to your attention. So the challenge that leaves you facing then is that you maybe realize now that you need to move on. You may realize here that it's time to walk away. You may realize here that you have some seeking to do. That it's time to press on and move forward and walk away from a situation that is no longer relevant for you. There is something to move ahead towards and something to move away from. And this may actually give you a sense of closure in a way about this previous event or this previous situation that you're walking away from. This truth may give you a sense of closure. Or it simply is something, it doesn't have to feel sad. Excuse me. It might for some of you. This challenge that you face here could mean that the truth that you've understood or realized is bringing you a sense of sadness or, not sadness, what is it? I'm hearing resolution. Resolution. I'm going to look that up in the dictionary real quick just to get real clear on what that is. Resolution. Yeah, resolute means to be admirably purposeful, determined, and unwavering. Resolution is different. It's a firm decision to do or not to do something. Yeah, that's clear. That makes sense, right? So you are resolute about your purpose in moving forward about what you've become realized about. Right? 8 of Cups. So it could mean that you understand that there's a little bit of hard work ahead of you as a result of this awakening or this awareness. Okay? And that's not a bad thing. It's good to have purpose and to have a goal to work towards. Right? But what I was tuning into there before when I was saying it's not sad is that maybe the truth or the awareness that you've become clear about is something that may be painful in that you sense that there is an ending to something. And we'll get to that further along in the reading as we move along. So this card here represents what resources can I use. So Queen of Cups in reverse. That's interesting. What resources can I use? So the Queen of Cups in reverse could be a little moody, emotional, I'm feeling a bit of an energy of dependency with that, with the Queen of Cups in reverse. But I don't think that should be something to tap into for a resource here. Just a second. Yeah, if there's like an energy here where you are feeling a bit emotional, you know, as a result of your new understanding. I think what you could need to tap into here is the clear boundaries, right? Like if you're walking away from someone or something here, then you having clear boundaries will help you make that transition more viable, more more profound. I won't say easy, because I don't feel that this is necessarily an easy transition, but giving yourself an emotional boundary with someone or something will help you take this forward journey in a much more how should I say that, with it'll give you less distractions. It'll help you feel more in touch with your own intuition, with your own feelings. If you need clear boundaries from something or someone, giving yourself that boundary by either just taking your space or by communicating that to someone, that you need space or that you need a boundary, will help you feel more clear about what you need to move towards. It will prevent you from being emotionally manipulated. And it will also help you understand what you're feeling, you know, without being tangled up in what someone else may want you to know or feel about them or about something. So don't feel played here. Like, be clear about your own emotional space and be clear about communicating that, or simply taking it, whether you need to actually verbally communicate that or simply by your actions and by like how you manage your energy, you take that space. It's important for you to do so, because that will help you, as I said, feel more clear in your own energy, feel more undisturbed or unbothered or what's the right word? You know, it'll help you restore your own emotional balance in a more timely way as well. Like if you're constantly dipping back into whatever you feel clear from, that you're moving away, if you are not emotionally bound, if you don't have a clear emotional boundaries, this forward movement towards your resolution could be more complicated and difficult than it needs to be if you don't do so. Okay, now this card here is, what are the hidden forces? So we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's an interesting card here, hidden forces. I feel for some of you with this card here, because the 10 of Pentacles can be a card about community. It can be a card about family. Like there's something about legacy, or something about, you know, being connected to a group of people, working together, collaboration. But you know, like for some, this could also be like a family business or family money or a legacy connected to a family or an inheritance, something like that. But what I feel here in the reverse position as it relates to this is that for some of you, you may need to walk away from something that you're connected to by proxy in a way so as to determine your own truth, your own, like to distinguish who you are as separate from a pack. I hope that makes sense. Right, so maybe for some of you, you might have to, like, again, take a journey or take some space from people or from a situation, from a group, from a community, from your family, from an individual that you're associated with, in order to gain more clarity about what the truth of your path is and how to identify what your calling is as an independent individual, rather than being part of something that you are connected to either by birth or just simply by association, or by location, or by occupation, or by task, you know. I hope that's clear there. I'm going to move on. I want to keep these readings short. So this fifth card here in the series is from the Voyager deck. This is the potential outcome. Okay, and then here we have the spiritual lesson. So what I'm getting here with this Five of Swords in reverse is that, again, it's about walking away. The Five of Swords, to me, this is the Five of Swords from other decks, Five of Crystals in this deck. It's called negativity in the Voyager deck. But in reverse, how I'm feeling this is, again, in the Five of Swords, there's like this energy of argumentativeness, or people kind of debating, or arguing. But in the Rider-Waite deck, in this deck, the Five of Swords has this image of one individual kind of coming away as the winner and the other sort of skulking off. But the person that wins that argument only kind of wins by default because they're the loudest, or because they're the most boorish, or the most belligerent, or the most bullyish. So it's not really like a distinct, clear win, if you like, if you know what I mean. Not that this is a competition. But how I'm seeing it in this deck is that you choose to walk away from someone that's like that. Whether it's, I mean, both of these cards, all of these cards are saying walk away, basically. All of these cards are saying you have clear understanding. There is some revelation, that some truth that has come to you. And what comes after that truth is the awareness that you need to move on. Now, I'm not seeing here that this is a permanent moving on. How I'm seeing this is that you need time and space away from either an individual, a family, a group, a project, an association, something that you're connected to by proxy, or by location, or by association, or by blood, or by task, or by belief. You need to take space so that you can understand who you are independent of that thing. It's the endeavor towards the like this rune manas. It's like this authentic, intellectual, humanitarian pursuit of understanding. That's how I would say it. And this rune here is also about community, right? It's about humanity. So it connects me to this card here, Ten of Pentacles. But how I'm seeing this is that you need to discover independently who you are in order to belong in a way that's much more profound, because you have clearly identified your beliefs, your truths, your understandings, your tasks, your role, your purpose, all of those things. So you may eventually come back to this association, or this group, or this family, or this collaboration, or this project, or whatever. But for now, you need to walk away. You need to walk away so you can undertake this pursuit of intellectual understanding of your specific identity and what it means for you in this world at this time. Okay? I feel that's it for this reading, friends. I really hope that you gain some benefit, that there's some insight there that is helping you understand and gain more clarity about where you are and what's going on. If you enjoyed this reading, please do like and make a comment so I can connect with you. I want to be able to understand who's with me here on this journey. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next reading.